Oh man, you're probably wondering what I'm laughing at. Well, I'm glad you asked, because today's video is gonna have you cracking up. Today, we are checking out some of the worst, the most nefarious, the most devious eBay listings on the internet. We are looking at specifically what I like to call as cursed listings. Now you might be asking me, Ojama, what are cursed listings? Well, I'm glad you asked. Cursed eBay listings are listings that seem to have been created by some sort of supervillain from the Batman series. Someone from Arkham Asylum is making these listings. And so basically, they're listings where either the price is so crazy or they're seeing errors that don't exist. You know what? It'd honestly be better if I just showed you. So we're gonna head down to the lab, check out some cursed eBay listings on today's episode. Oh man. I hope y'all are ready for this video. This is about to get off the rails very fast. All right, so here we are, man. Let's start off with our first example. We have, what is this called? It looks like it's in Italian. Lancieri Gemello, right? Seems normal at first, but then if you look at the name of the card, it is Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. And he has it listed for $11,000. plus $60 ship. If I'm paying $11,000 for this card, the least you think you could do is throw in the free shipping. But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there, guys. Like, if we scroll to the next slide, this man went on a whole spree, guys. He has the little Firefox with the same title. Looks like everything with capital letters is him. So, yeah, that's cursed. Next up, we have... so this is a classic example, right? There's two different starter decks. This one has the blue eyes that's worth a lot of money. This one has a blue eyes that's not worth a lot of money. But the art in this one is the same as the LOB art, Legend of Blue Eyes, which is a very expensive set. So a lot of people end up posting the card from this deck thinking that it's the really expensive version, when actually it's only about $1 or $2. So now that you know that card's only worth $1 or $2, you can see why this is so ridiculous. This man has this card listed for $11,800. Wow. Insane. All right, next up we have Eagle Girls Yu-Gi-Oh! First Edition 1996 Glitch in the Universe crossover. Look. All right, so this one is 100% cursed. First of all, this is a fake card. Nope. I actually have one right here. This is supposed to be Vampire Lord. Instead, it's just Vampire. An easy way to tell is, well, everything. But this type of hollow pattern is very consistent on fake cards. This type of hollow pattern does not exist in Yu-Gi-Oh! It also looks like this guy seemed to have an existential crisis in the middle of making this listing. So he's got it listed for $10,000. Let's take a look at the description. Harpy Girl Yu-Gi-Oh! Error? Question mark? Parallel universe? Mandela effect? This card looks exactly like Harpy Girl, but it is labeled Eagle Girl. I've looked up Eagle Girls and I haven't been able to find it. It has all the same numbers as Harpy Girl, so I'm not sure if this is a major error or if it's a glitch in the Matrix. Crossover from a parallel universe, maybe? Nope. This could be a one of one, or it could be from another world. Has anyone seen this before? Please let me know. If you know anything about this card, any other similar cards out there, make an offer. Thank you for looking. Maybe he's just misguided. Maybe I should reach out to him and just let him know he's got a little Chinatown fake. Hopefully he's still not walking around wondering what's up with this glitch in the universe. Because if he is, I'm not even gonna say anything. Let's be nice. Let's be nice, guys. All right, next up, we've got a lovely photo of a card on someone's bed or pajamas, it looks like. Yu-Gi-Oh! Very rare trading card. I guess he doesn't speak Japanese. Once again, this is also listed for $10,000. So let's state the obvious. First of all, this card is not worth anywhere near $10,000 if it was in mint condition or even if it was graded. But this card looks like it got jumped. Like, this card literally looks like Bruce Wayne's parents, guys. And then it looks like he just used AI for the description. Dive into the world of strategic duels with this Yu-Gi-Oh! Very rare trading card. A must-have for enthusiasts and collectors alike. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't think this is for anybody. Look, dog, if you don't even know the name of the card and you're just calling it Yu-Gi-Oh! Rare card, there's no way that it's worth any money. Anyway, this is a super cursed listing. I don't know what about it, man. The fact that it's a Japanese common that's beat up, or the fact that he took the photo on his pajamas. Either way, that's a cursed listing. Next up, we have another card that the owner apparently thinks it has an error on it. Let's get into this because I'm looking at this card and I'm not seeing an error. So this card says print error Yu-Gi-Oh! Korodama MRL 095 1996 card. He has it listed for the low price of $8,800. And this seller has 157 feedback, which is a lot. So let's take a closer look at this card and see if it does in fact have an error or if this is a delusional cursed listing.
Nope.
I'm not seeing it. Maybe if we look at the description, it'll make it a little easier. To my knowledge, this is a one-of-a-kind with an original print error. Red line print error right above the word field. See pictures for detail. Red line printing error. All right, so he said red line print error right above the word field. Oh my God, that's what he's talking about? This is what he's talking about? Ain't no way. Ain't no way this guy just wrote on his card with a little bit of Sharpie and has the nerve to charge $8,800 plus tax. That is hilarious. Oh my God. This has got to be the funniest one so far to me. This guy really took a little bit of lipstick, put it on the card, and then said it was worth $8,800. Man, that is a cursed listing if I've ever seen one. Oh my God. All right. This listing is wild right here. This one isn't as crazy as the errors and stuff, but let's check this one out. Yu-Gi-Oh! SD4 EN001 corrected text Ocean Dragon Lord Neo Daedalus 76 PSA slab lot. How did this man get 76 of this slab and then have the fucking idea to post them all as one lot? $7,000. Honestly, I think he just made this listing to flex his collection because nobody in their right mind is buying this. 76 of the same exact slab. And the craziest thing is, these aren't even all PSA 10s. There's some 6s, some 7s. There's some 5s in there, a 4. Absolutely insane. This is my hard, long search collection of corrected text Neo Daedalus Dragon Lords. Ranges from PSA 5 to PSA 10. I hunted them down for a long while and slabbed them all to confirm that they stayed in the same condition. Feel free to reach out with questions or offers. The only question I have is, why? Why, my brother?
Brother,
So he has these priced at around $80 a slab too, which is absolutely insane. This is definitely a curse listing. All right, next up, we've got a 5 God Dragon Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, first edition. This is for $7,000, and this is a fake card. So you can tell by the text, the stars, where it says first edition, and pretty much just everything about this card is fake. So, yeah. That's a tough one. We're not going to spend too much time on this one. But yeah, $7,000 for a fake card or $336 a month with Klarna. That's a bad one. Let's move on. Next up, we have my favorite grading company, sarcasm, BCCG. If y'all don't know about BCCG, they're a subsection of BGS grading, which is Beckett. Beckett is a really reputable company, but for some reason, they have this division called BCCG, where they're basically just a joke. I'm pretty sure a 10 with this company is not worth more than raw. I'm not gonna lie. So let's see. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Hoshingen 2002 MRD BCCG Unlim in a 10 for $69,6969. Yeah, I think he's having a bit of a laugh with this one, just going off the price. Yeah, so this card is a rare. It's not even a holo. It's probably worth like $1 at best, probably even less than that. So you take a $1 card, you put it in a slab that doesn't increase the value, and yet somehow we are at $6,969.69. Yeah, I don't think anyone's biting on that one. Definitely cursed. Next one. Okay, moving on to the next one. We found the same exact card in the same exact slab, but now this one is $5,595.95. Okay, after looking at the last one, this one's looking like a steal. Maybe I should add this one to my cards. Never mind. Let's keep moving on. Double curse listing. Guys, this card is not worth thousands of dollars. All right, next up, it appears that We have a photo of a blue-eyed shining dragon taken in the dark, and then they used CapCut to cut out the background, but they didn't really do a great job. And we have it listed for $5,000. If y'all don't know, this card's worth about $3. Anyway, that is super cursed. Anything where you have Photoshop and it looks bad like that, that immediately gets a curse from me. And the description says, rare card sold for $16,000 last year, but the price dropped since then for $9,000 or best offer. Yeah, I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response. Let's move on. Next up, we have another awesome fake card, which is very interesting because he even says the right name of the card in the listing. He says Gate Guardian, but then clearly you can see in this photo that it says Gate Safeguard. Once again, this is a Chinatown fake like before. Oh my God, yo, I just looked at the attribute. The attribute says sound. It's supposed to say dark, and it says sound. Oh my God. Yeah, so anytime I see a fake card that's listed for thousands of dollars, it immediately gets put in the cursed category. That is ridiculous, man. Can you believe how many of these we're seeing? Oh my God, the description. Gate Safeguard. Also have available 85 more similar cards for sale. Wow, 85 times 5,000. This man is sitting on $450,000 worth of fakes. All right, next up, we have one of the most disgusting curse listings I've seen so far. You won't believe this one. Yu-Gi-Oh! Exodia Necros Secret Rare Limited Edition Misprint Double Card. This one isn't even priced that high, so let's take a look at it. Okay, Exodia Necros, that's a real card. I'm wondering what he's saying. Oh my God! Oh my goodness! This is two cards glued together. Oh my God, two cards glued together, and he's calling it a misprint. Let's look at the description. This is an error card. I guess it's called an additional card error. Seems it's pretty rare. Yeah, it is pretty rare, as in it doesn't exist. Left arm of the forbidden one. Seems the back card is in bad shape, but this has been kept in a hard sleeve. Your knowledge could make you money here. I am a newbie on Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Starting bid at $100. So clearly the starting bid is not at $100. We have it at $30 with a buy now of $60. So we've got a bit of a disconnect between the description and the actual listing. But yeah, this might be the worst one so far, but y'all gotta let me know in the comments what y'all think, because two cards glued together and calling it an error, I did not expect to see this on my video today. Okay, so you know how earlier I was telling you about the blue eyes, where a lot of people make the mistake and they think that they have the expensive version, but in reality they have the $2 one? Well, this one takes the cake. Because this guy has a PSA 10 of that cheap card, and he has it listed for $1 million. Yeah, we don't have to go over this one too much. PSA 10 of this card is definitely worth a good amount of money. Probably like around $500, maybe, $1,000. We'll double check that. But yeah, $1 million. I don't currently think there's any Yu-Gi-Oh cards worth $1 million, graded or not. So that's a bad one for real. Okay, speaking of $1 million, we have an even worse example, and this one is on the official PSA eBay account. So they have a quarter century secret rare of a card from 2024 up for $1 million. Yo, PSA, you got to do better, man. I don't know if this is just for attention, but this card is probably worth like $100. You know what I'm saying? All right, I don't know what PSA was smoking, but here's another example. Rarity Collection 2 Pirelli in a PSA 9, not even a PSA 10, for $40,000. This card's probably worth like $50 at most. So yeah, PSA, I don't know what's in the air over there, but I think the building is a little smoky where y'all are at, if you know what I'm talking about. All right. This one is really confusing. At first, it looks like a normal listing, but we got to dig a little deeper, all right? So Yu-Gi-Oh! Therion King Regulus, Starlight Rare, first edition, PSA 7. So yeah, first of all, he has this listed as a Starlight Rare when it's clearly just a normal secret rare. And then second of all, for some reason, he said it's a PSA 7. This is not a graded card, buddy. This is a raw card. I don't know how you mistake a raw card for a graded one. But yeah, 0 for 2 on that one. Man, that is cursed. I don't know where you get... I don't know how he thinks it's a graded card. We're going to move on from that one. All right, here's a very interesting one. So this man has listed 2 Yu-Gi-Oh binders for sale for $300. And I know what you're thinking. Well, let's just go to the photos and see what cards are in there. This man did not post any photos of any cards. It is just a photo of 2 binders for $300. And the description is, both have Yu-Gi-Oh cards in it. Source, trust me, bro. Yeah, there's Yu-Gi-Oh cards in there, trust me. I don't know who's going to be spending $300 on 2 binders when the guy can't even be bothered to take photos of the cards in it. But yeah, that's cursed. All right, this one isn't cursed. I just thought this one was funny when I was looking. This guy made a Matrix card of Neo. That's pretty sick. All right, let's keep going. All right, here's another example, but wait, this one gets pretty funny. So he has it listed for $1,200, but that's not the part of this that I thought was funny. He decided to throw in an extra photo. Ew. This extra photo tells a story. I'll tell you what. So it appears that he has included a photo of a dirty bedroom with a purple backpack. And I mean, man, I don't have to describe it. Y'all can see this for yourself. But yeah, I don't know why you would include that. The listing was already bad enough. But yeah, man, that is actually cursed. I feel like this photo is haunted. All right, these have been up for a little while, but these are kind of crazy. So you're probably looking at this card and wondering why it looks like that. So there's a naturally occurring error in Yu-Gi-Oh called faded cards. And basically faded cards are cards that came out of the assembly line. They came out of the factory with an ink deficiency. So a lot of the times they look more yellow. Then there's another category of altered cards. And these are basically called sun fades. So people legit leave their cards out in the sun for months. And what it does is it creates this sun faded bleached look. PSA isn't supposed to grade these. So I doubt that these were sent into PSA like this. Most likely they received the grade and then were left out in the sun. But once again, these are sun faded altered cards and these are on the official PSA eBay. So I felt the need to include them. All right, now this listing is absolutely disgusting. So first, let's read the name of this. TCG card, Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes White Dragon. All right, there's only 1 photo in this listing, and the photo is a screenshot of CapCut or some other type of editing software. You can't even see the card. Like, I know it looks like I'm doing this, but this is legit the only photo he uploaded was just this very tiny part of the Blue Eyes' foot. And yeah, that is super cursed. Oh my god. I feel bad for the 5 people that viewed this in the last 24 hours. Wow, I think I lost a few brain cells after looking at those listings. So yeah, man, today we went over some of the worst eBay listings I've seen. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think was the worst listing from today's video? We had some of the errors, we had some fake cards, we had some cards priced way out of their range. What was the funniest listing from today and why? Today was great because we got to come together, have a laugh, and learn a little bit. In the future, I need you guys to stop making these listings because I'm going to keep roasting them. As always, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, whatnot, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next episode.